Peter Obi does not need the PDP Atiku coalition to be able to win the 2027 presidential election by defeating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is what the Nigerian Labour Congress has said. Is there any possibility or any truth in this their assertion? Well, let us look at why the Nigerian Labour Congress believe that Peter Obi can do the job of defeating an incumbent president without the help of Atiku Abubakar coalition or the PDP. We know there had been this call that Peter Obi should return to PDP and contest in 2027. There are those who are saying the coalition, that Peter Obi need coalition to be able to win. That the reason why he didn't win the other time was because it doesn't have coalition. It doesn't have the coalition, but the truth remains that many people believe strongly that he won the election, despite the fact that he didn't run under any coalition. So the Nigerian Labour Congress is standing their ground, standing like the rock of Gibraltar behind Peter Obi, saying that he can do the job. All he needs is the support of the Nigerian people. That he doesn't need PDP, he doesn't need Atiku Abubakar, he doesn't need Malam Nasir El-Rufai. Now, how did this come about? What happened was that the Punch newspaper had an exclusive interview with an official of the Nigerian Labour Congress on the issue of Peter Obi and the coming election. Speaking in an exclusive interview with Punch newspaper, the deputy president of the Nigeria Labour Congress Political Commission, Professor Theophilus Ndobak, asserted that Peter Obi remains a formidable force who is widely accepted and has the capacity of defeating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in a free and fair election. I think the key phrase there is free and fair election. He said that Peter Obi can defeat Tinubu in a free and fair election. He said that Peter Obi does not need to return to the PDP, and that Peter Obi does not need Atiku Abubakar's coalition or the help of El-Rufai. There are those who are saying that Peter Obi needs the support of El-Rufai to stand a chance of winning, especially winning the hearts and minds of the Islamic North. Okay, there are those who are saying that. But this man is saying Peter Obi, based on what he has done before. Because if you read the whole interview he did, the story from Punch newspaper, you discover that the man said that Peter Obi was already cruising to victory before INEC manufactures glitches and stop the flow of transmission of the result. So that was the only thing that stopped Peter Obi. And many people will agree with that. So if that is the case, it means that Peter Obi is and remain the most widely accepted candidates, even among all the candidates that contested in last election. And this man, this official of Nigeria Labour Congress, who is the deputy president of the Nigeria Labour Congress Political Commission. Let me explain this political commission so that you'll be able to understand it. Within the Nigeria Labour Congress, they have a political wing that channels the decision, the direction of the Nigeria Labour Congress when it comes to political decisions. They have branches all over the country that are involved in the issue of politics. And in fact, they also played a role in the last election that Peter Obi was believed to have won. Okay, is believed to have won. Now, it's important also to note that the Labour Party belongs to the Nigerian Labour Congress. It was the Nigerian Labour Congress that registered it as a political party. Therefore, the Labour Party is the political wing of the Nigerian Labour Congress. So what this man is saying is that the political wing of the Nigerian Labour Congress is still in support of Peter Obi. Don't forget, in the last election, the Nigerian Labour Congress declared their support for Peter Obi, despite all the efforts that people made to demarcate Peter Obi and to spoil the mind of the Nigerian Labour Congress, because they were saying that Peter Obi is a capitalist. Why should they back Peter Obi and all that? But they understand that Peter Obi is a man of integrity, that whatever he promised, he's going to keep it, that his word means a lot to him, and he doesn't give it out lightly. Okay, so that they backed him. They bring out their technical supporters in terms of politics, like this man that is heading the Nigerian Labour Congress Political Commission. These are the kind of people that contributed their own quota in providing support for Nigerian Labour Congress. Don't forget that Nigerian Labour Congress, they have officials all over the country. All over the country. They are basically one of the few organizations that have their tentacles spread all over Nigeria. There is no local government that you don't have Nigerian Labour Congress officials. So it is important we know this, and also know that Labour Party is their party. So the man in this interview was saying that Peter Obi should not go to PDP because PDP is in crisis. He said even though Labour Party is having a challenge, the crisis in Labour Party is small compared to what is going on in PDP. Okay, and he was saying that the Supreme Court has already settled the matter in Labour Party. The only problem in Labour Party is what to make of Abure, okay, which the Supreme Court has settled. So he said that Peter Obi will be harming himself if he returns to PDP. I think Peter Obi, I don't think that Peter Obi is thinking of going to that useless party. I don't think so. Peter Obi, I can't imagine going to that party. That party that is so useless that it cannot even discipline itself and its members. Anybody going there will be committing political suicide. That was why I look at what PDP was deserted in the Anambra governorship election primaries, because nobody wants to get involved with that kind of mess. So I don't think that Peter Obi will even consider going there. Instead of going there, he can run in any other party. And of course, that is why recently the obedient movement declared that wherever Peter Obi goes, it's okay with them. They are going to flow with him. They are going with him. Of course, Peter Obi remains the biggest force in Nigerian politics right now. That is why, if you look at the APC, the array of people they have lined up to be attacking Peter Obi from morning to night on a daily basis, all relenting. And they have started this attack right from since Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn in. There are people who have gotten job with Bola Ahmed Tinubu because of their attack on Peter Obi. That attack on Peter Obi is the only way you can warm yourself into the heart of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And the reason is not far-fetched. They know the threat when they see it. So Peter Obi remains a factor. And he remains the person that could be able to defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the coming election. So I totally agreed with the Nigerian Labour Congress that if the election is free and fair, Peter Obi can beat Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2027. And that he doesn't need all those coalitions. But to me, I believe that the more the merrier. Peter Obi need the support of Islamic North. Is very important. And one of the people that holds that the key to the heart of Islamic North is Malam Nasir El-Rufai. So in that case, Peter Obi still need to win them over, so that his victory over Tinubu will be very comprehensive. The kind of which that we've never seen in this country will happen. That is my position. Peter Obi need Atiku Abubakar himself ought to advise himself to step aside and support Peter Obi instead of scheming to contest, because being in the ticket will make it easier for Bola Ahmed Tinubu to return, even when Nigerians don't want him. Don't forget that in the last election, Nigerians overwhelmingly rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Even if we go with the controversial INEC result, in the results that INEC published, which they declared Tinubu president, they gave him 8.7 million votes. They gave Atiku Abubakar 6.9 million votes. They gave Peter Obi 6.1 million votes. They gave Malam Nasir Kwankwaso, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, 1.4 million votes. Now, if you tabulate all their votes, it's almost double the 8.7 million votes that Tinubu got. It means that almost 15 million Nigerians say they don't want Tinubu to be their president. 15 million out of only 8.7 million say they want you to be president. Almost 15 million people say they don't want you to be their president. That indicates a very unpopular president. And by his performance in the office, it has confirmed the fears of those almost 15 million people that rejected him. It means that those ones were smart. Those almost 15 million Nigerians that rejected Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the polls, they were smarter. They said, we don't want this man to be our president. But a minority of the voters, 8.7 million, imposed Bola Ahmed Tinubu, of course, with the help of INEC on the country. So defeating him in 2027 is easy. Just look at the statistics. The controversial statistics by INEC in terms of the results breakdown in the last election. You know that he hasn't acquitted himself well. He hasn't done anything to convince those almost 15 million people that rejected him in the last election. He hasn't shown them that they were wrong in rejecting him. In fact, those people have more reason now, and more people have joined them in rejecting the APC because of the hardship they have imposed on this country, the kind of which we have never seen in our lifetime. And even the New York Times and the Premier and the Financial Times of London, they say that Nigeria is passing through economic condition, the type of which we have never seen. They describe it as a generational economic meltdown that we are passing through, and that was caused by the Tinubu administration, by a president that was rejected by nearly 15 million Nigerians, but put there by INEC by 8.7 billion Nigerians, who are the minorities in that contest, that verdict. So given this knowledge, it is clear that if the election is free and fair, like the NLC pointed out, Peter Obi will beat Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So what Nigerians should also be working at is free and fair election. Not just by amendment of the Constitution alone, amendment of the Electoral Act, to ensure that INEC will not have the option of saying that they are going to do manual accounting. Everything must be electronic. Okay, and then people must vote. Nobody will leave the polling booth. Nobody will leave until the result was announced and is confirmed that what was announced is reflected on the screen. The whole world is seeing it. When that is done, we can be sure that even before 12 noon on election day, Tinubu and the APC will know that it's all over. The verdict of long-suffering Nigerians will become clear. That's my take. I don't know what you think, but whatever is your position, let's hear from you at the comment section. Thank you for watching this video. And if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.